Hey, everybody. Kelly Wheeler here with the Kelly Wheeler Group here in Central Florida. The Kelly Wheeler Group is brokered by eXp Realty. And I wanted to share, and I'm going to make this real quick because I actually did a video the other day talking about this. I wanted to share kind of a caveat to a video I shared the other day regarding getting buyers to respond to your communication, your messages, your text, your emails. And it's the psychology of the buyer. And I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. Actually, it was a family member. They had a brand new car. And the car that they had was not broken down, but it was getting old. And they probably needed to do it for the last 6 to 8 months, needed to go get a new car. But they were concerned. They were afraid. They had some psychologically seated issues that we all have when thinking about going to talk to a car salesman. You know, we all have this mindset, is my credit good enough? What if maybe I've missed something and now I'm going to feel like an idiot? Well, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the car loan because, well, on paper, you guys suck. See, that's what they think. So it stops them from going down instead of viewing that car transaction as, okay, I need to now go and take care of this as business, put myself in something that will get me back and forth to work and all the social events. Basically treat it like a tool, like a business would treat a copy machine. If copy machine is going bad or breaking down, you got to get a new one. Well, a buyer is thinking the same thoughts, except they're afraid to do that because they've been taught through time and tradition that, salespeople are really out to screw them over. Or they've been taught that if your credit's not where it should be, well, you feel like a loser, like an idiot. You can't pay your bills. That's what they're thinking. The other thing is, well, I might have okay credit, but if it's not really great, I'll have a high interest payment and I don't want that. Or they're going to ask me for a lot of money. See, these are what buyers are thinking about. Credit, am I going to have a couple $1,000s? And if they tell me, well, we can approve you for the loan, but we need you to stroke us a check, there's fear there. And what's interesting is my family member actually went down. They didn't even think they were going to be able to do what they wanted to do. And listen, they took a car that they had about another 2 years left at 17% interest, bought a brand new one with cheaper payments than what they have now and 6% interest. So guys, they could have done that 6 months ago, but there was that psychology that stopped them from pursuing this. So it's the same thing with us realtors. There is a conception in the mind of our buyers that, I really want to buy, I'm tired of renting, or I need to upsize, or I just need to change my dwelling, but I'm afraid to because, well, my credit might not be good enough. I heard you have to have like a 700 or higher. Man, I don't have 20%. If I want a $200,000 house, I don't have, $30,000, $40,000. I guess I'm just have to stay renting. And that mindset, National Association of Realtors actually did a study, and about 80% of buyers had those thoughts. They thought they needed 700 plus credit score. They needed 20% down. They didn't think they were worthy to go and get the home. And so it stopped them. Because in psychology, the fear of rejection stops the transaction. So I just wanted to share with you, as you're messaging the potential home buyers that you're going to be reaching out to, that you're spending advertising dollars to try to get them into maybe your drip campaigns, or to get them into your CRM so you can contact them. Approach them a different way. Find solutions in your geographical area. I actually found a mortgage lender who will allow me, he actually branded an app for me. He's got conventional loans that can be either 1% or no down payment. He works with USDA in my local area at 0% down. He's got a lot of solutions, but the thing is, he's got an app where I can send buyers to. They don't even have to talk to a mortgage originator or a realtor to see if they're creditworthy. So guys, think about that. Sending to an app on the phone or their computer where they can actually fill out some information, and within minutes to an hour, they'll get a response back. Either, at this time, no, or everything looks great. It looks like you're going to be able to. Would you like a professional now to reach out to you and tell you what your options are? See, now that removes that fear of rejection, because you know what? Screw the computer. If they reject me, I don't really care. It's that human element that we can. So these are some things that you can start to look for as you're building your business. Find partners, mortgage partners that have tools that allow you to do things such as this. But at the end of the day, you've got to get to a point where you're understanding the mentality of that buyer. I hope this made sense. If it did, leave some comments below. I just wanted to tag on to a video that I did the other day with regards to why buyers aren't communicating. Guys, when you're running buyer advertisement and dropping them into your CRM, and you're sending out emails and texts and they're just not responding, there's a reason. It's not that they hate you. They're afraid to talk to you, because by talking to you, they're going to have to check their credit. They're going, I call it the lottery ticket mentality. Anybody ever buy a lottery ticket for a $300-400 $1 billion? I mean, we've had some big lottery deals coming up, but have any of you ever bought a ticket and the ticket was being drawn that night and you waited a day or two to check your ticket because there was that fear of, well, what if I didn't win? Because you've been thinking this whole time, well, maybe what if I won? I'd be rich. And I've done that. I've bought lottery tickets and not checked it for a day or two because I was afraid, because it might tell me what I don't want it to tell me. Well, guys, that's what buyers are doing. So don't be dismayed if you've got buyers. Craft a message to try to take the human fear element out. Maybe send them to a lender that has an app or a way that they can get pre-qualified without having to talk to somebody. Talk to them about the fact that they've got, there's programs that allow 580 credit scores, USDA 640. We're talking maybe 3.5% down, not 20, with the possibility of zero. Get that message out to your buyers, and I think you'll see a tremendous response in communication from that buyer. All right, well, that's enough for now. I just wanted to kind of add that to the video I shot the other day and give you guys the ability to maybe address that psychology issue with your buyers and get them to finally start talking to you. And hey, at the end of the day, get them somewhere where they can get approved, because once they get approved for a loan, Katie bar the door. We're looking at some houses. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And let me know if this video made sense. All right, man, have a great day.